It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word.
We on a mission and that's bringing y'all the truth. You know the problem, but we get into the root. The devil watching, yeah, he always on pursuit. But Jesus is our rock, so we shall not be moved. We on a winning team, so we can't lose. We say facts, cause we hitting y'all with proof. Started from the bottom, now we standing on the roof. As God as our witness, we gon' make it to the moon. When you want the truth, the world be hiding it. This the real word, we providing it. We got Acee, BK, Truth, Rick Star, and we plan to make a movie like it's Pixar. We came a long way from the plantation. We just tryna save your souls from damnation. So if you down with the message, tune in every week. It will lead you to the message that you seek.
It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome to The Real Word. Brooklyn in the house. This season 5, episode 9. Shout out to everybody that's always watching. Shout out to everybody that's supporting. Shout out to everybody that has helped us to get this far, thus far. Shout out to the people watching live on Facebook. Shout out to the people watching on YouTube. Shout out to the people watching it on the Brick Network. We thank you for all your support.
Thank you.
You can always donate to us at The Real Word Ministries. Inc.org. That's The Real Word Ministries Inc.org.
Helping people out, man. We trying to get back to y'all.
Facts.
Yeah. Once we free, we throwing parties, galas, we throwing paint and sip. We can bring it back to social.
Facts, of course.
All that energy's coming back.
Yeah, we bringing it back.
So what's up, guys? Like, what's the vibe?
I know. AI is here.
I miss the NBA, man.
Miss the NBA.
What do you miss about it?
The competition, man. It's kind of like, the Roman stuff where it's like, it's barbaric in a way, but it's kind of like just the raw competition of, trying to be the best you can be for your team,
Yeah.
It's just, I miss seeing that competition, man.
You feel like you're in a circus, right?
Now it just feels like I'm in a cage, like, kind of like I can't.
Before you felt like you was in a circus, though.
I wouldn't say that. It'd be like, it's kind of like you're high. It's like a shot. Because it's like, every time the shot goes in, it's like a high. It's like
when
a joy.
When you go to the circus, what do you see?
I don't really get entertained by circus food. That's just me.
That's
I'm
a
too
show,
old for
right?
that. Yeah, but I get what you're saying. You watching
what
the
is
tricks.
what is the NBA?
Pretty much you watching the tricks.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's my high. But I look at it more from a mental standpoint,
I feel you.
Yeah, I'm watching, the chess match that, the two people are playing versus each other,
Yeah.
Steph and LeBron used to be my favorite because LeBron, I feel like he got the ego, and Steph got the ego too. So I remember seeing both.
The one thing I could say about Steph, I wasn't a LeBron fan, but I kept it a buck. The reason why LeBron can't be better than MJ is because Steph took his shot. It's true, bro.
You saying that's what stopped the debate?
Duh, come on, bro. He's not better than MJ. Let's be real. He's not better than MJ.
Well, better is different. It's hard to say. Better is like
he could be number 1 in all time in points, and he will still never be considered better than MJ.
That depends on what you mean by it. Mind you,
he has to have at least 7 rings in order to be considered better.
So you're a numbers guy. You saying if the numbers don't matter?
Bro, he's 6-0. For you to beat a 6-0, you gotta the accolades gotta be more.
Yeah, I can say
the 6-0 is just holes, and he never went to Game 7, so it's just like.
But what about the competition, man? Some could say
MJ competition wasn't the best, I would say, because his team was always stacked. Let's be real.
Yeah.
He got mad Hall of Famers on that team.
Yeah, they were all.
But he still was 6-0, so you can't disrespect that.
I gotta say, you're right. But I go by instinct, It's kind of like just let your eyes talk for you.
LeBron could be number 2, but not number 1.
Yeah. I mean, everybody knows Jordan's number one.
Yeah, that's not happening.
But if we gonna say who's the best player, it's Shaq, man.
Dominant though. Shaq should have been the best player. Should have. But it's empty.
Shaq don't get enough of that debate because Shaq was literally the monster. Like
he had 5 rings, but MJ still 6-0. That's when we go back to the point. Like, okay, you had this, and then you had this, and he got no Game 7. So it's like
overall, though, for career-wise, LeBron is gonna outplay Jordan in terms of
LeBron's the best athlete, but
yeah,
not the best player all time.
Yeah. So what makes the best player? Saying it's instinct, the winning mentality. You gotta win those final games.
Yeah, LeBron don't got the MJ mentality or the Kobe.
Yeah, I would say that too. I'm gonna put
He's
LeBron at 3. Yeah.
In the clutch, he don't want to shoot because he really can't shoot. Let's be real.
I mean, Ray Allen.
He made a couple, but Ray Allen saved him.
Yeah, Ray Allen even saved him. He missed 2 jump shots, and Ray Allen came through and hit the big one.
He did hit the people for him.
Yeah. I heard that.
But yeah, man, some people say to the contrary that the fact that there's not any sports and there's not any music concerts and all these other things going on, it shows you that you can live without those things. And now you're forced to focus on things that are more important. Like now it's literally work and home.
Yeah.
Like you either working on the both of those. And if you at home, you still gotta hustle.
Some people say there is no like work home life. It's just you just gotta always be hustling. Gotta always be on it.
Yeah, but those that are working from home, they gotta double that hustle.
They gotta change their hustle. So a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's a different vibe. But I think us people we got a lot of creative genes. We're gonna.
Yeah, so you're going to have those that was supposed to.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of more creative stuff coming through. What else can we do? It's either that or be bored. In terms of, in a way, art or media, I feel like everyone's probably going to go to the online thing. Everyone's becoming more friendly with, the
talking about creativity?
Yeah. Well, hopefully. That's
a strong word.
I think so. We got something coming. We got some art.
The word creativity holds a lot of energy.
Well, everyone is creative, That's what art used to teach. Everyone has their own vision or drawing or whatever. You have your own magic. So if you just be yourself, you shouldn't be creative.
Exactly.
Well,
the key point.
Speaking of being creative, right? Since celebrities can't entertain people on TV and on stage right now, a lot of them is doing it through like Zoom or like from home. So
they brought them back down. Now they hustling like everyone else is hustling. They hustling with the live entertainment. They didn't have to do that before.
But they still they Gucci though.
Yeah, they have a head start. They have that big head start. They already have a mass following. So I just thought about it. They grounded right now. They all being regular people, trapped in the house.
But they got big houses though.
Yeah. Talking about they can't take it, they can't make it. You got everything.
What you mean you can't make it?
You literally could go from one room to the next room and just be by yourself. You don't even gotta see nobody if you don't want to. Like, what the kind of nonsense they
one room could be bigger than somebody's house.
That reminds me of
their closets be bigger than people's homes.
Exactly.
And they be talking about like this, it's tough out here.
Exactly.
They just trying to get clout so they can get their views and get their payments. I feel like money about to be really virtual now. It's pretty much like your views is money. Yeah. They already talked about crypto. They just took away the name. I was like views or something. It's pretty much your views as your payment.
Yeah. Dad was doing that since YouTube. The dude who came from the music industry and then now he's doing YouTube. I forget his name. Leon Cohen.
Yeah.
He said that that's how you're gonna get paid now by the amount of views. It's like your eyeballs is gonna be payment. Whoever got the most people watching them, they're gonna make the most money. It's like that Catch Me Outside girl who came on Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
She became famous just to say "Catch Me Outside."
Kimmel just talking about
Like
Exactly,
and now she's
It's like,
a millionaire.
And you know she does music?
Yeah,
She
she,
just
she started doing all the ratchet black stuff, but with the white backing. And then she started chilling with like
She
Kodak
just did
Black.
herself.
You know, Kodak Black, he's retarded. so he probably trying to get her pregnant.
Yeah, that's cool.
We lose another one.
There you go.
So like, she have a men makeup company now. She have mad stuff, a record deal.
And all from just one moment. This is just one scene. Boom. That's it. Well, that's what the celebrities looking for. They trying to get their clout.
Yes,
The
that
pity party or whatever, you know.
But people do reach out to ask you to like join them to go to the next level though.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes they'll send you an email, sometimes they'll send you a message, sometimes they contact
But that
you.
just lets you know what they say, that you're already getting there. You're almost there.
Yeah. And like sometimes they'll make you fill out like a survey or write a paper and they're like, all right, we'll be gonna bring you into the club. But this and that, like, and then it gets weird.
It turns into like, but
That's
it's
where the
something,
weird
you know?
part comes.
It's like, oops. It's a payment though, you know. It's either you grind by yourself, or they give you like a little shortcut. It's like those video games. It's like you can
But
jump
that
to level
shortcut-
5 for this, so you know. It's just,
But that shortcut is a weird one.
yeah, you gotta read the fine line. Next thing you know, you lose half your health or something.
That's a weird way to go, dude.
The game ain't changed.
No, it's still the same thing. It's sad, bro.
You can climb the slow way, you can take the shortcut.
Either way, it's still gonna come.
Yeah, man.
I wanted to ask y'all ever heard of a movie called Parasite? It won Best Picture this year?
I heard about it. It was by an Asian director.
Yeah, it was a
Oh.
Korean movie.
It
It
was?
won the Oscar. So here's the weird thing.
I don't watch TV, so you gonna have to.
I just found out about it yesterday. And it was just weird because I saw something on, I think, Facebook or whatever. And I'm like, Parasite, Asian movie. I'm like, let me look at this. I'm like, it's ironic. The best song was The Box. We all trapped in the box, like you said.
Yeah.
And now the best movie was Parasite. I feel like we're all
Roddy
being
Ricch.
poisoned through the air.
Yeah.
But and the funny thing is, the movie had nothing to do with being poisoned through the air. They were people that like invaded.
It's weird, bro. Like Roddy Ricch beat with the box. It was like,
And Roddy Ricch career soared after Nipsey died, and then he
Yeah.
won a Grammy
And
off the Nipsey
AJ
song.
was
Yeah.
telling us some controversial thing. It had something to do with Justin Bieber or something like that. It was a race thing, so
Yeah.
people sided with
some
with the
weird
song
times,
just because
right?
it was black.
Yeah, weird times.
But then the song concept was the box. Like now we all are trapped.
Trapped in a box.
Some people are trapped by just looking at the box.
To me,
Yeah.
with the box.
And it goes, ee-oo,
Yeah.
ee-oo.
On some
And
real.
that's the machine that they hook you up to in the hospital.
Exactly.
It's like, is it gonna go? Is it gonna keep going? Ee-oo, or ee-oo?
We just gave y'all live information. We are live here in Brooklyn. We
Clear.
We just deciphered the song. We cracked the codes. Like,
Because remember, you born out of a box. Because your
Exactly.
pops ate the box and he beat the
Yeah.
box up, and then you came out the box. Out the box
the
now.
lyrics is I'ma get lazy.
Yeah, they say we was gonna put you right back in that box.
Yeah.
So when the baby's born, they put the baby in the clear box in the box room full of other babies that's in the box.
So they could just get used to living in the box.
Box.
And then your mom is in a cubicle in a room that's shaped like a box, and she got her box.
Box. In the box.
You go home in a
So
car
subjective,
that's like a
too.
box on 4 wheels.
Exactly.
Into another
You
box.
work on those
You never
phones,
leave
too.
the box.
And you go in a home that's a box shaped like a box, windows box shape.
Yeah.
And then you go, what? You put on some boxers. You lay on a box spring.
Yo.
You gotta gotta think outside the box on this.
Yeah.
Get on the top.
You gotta
And
think.
then when you die, they lay you 6 feet under in the box.
Yep.
Box.
And that's why right now they like
All our
stay
life we
6 feet
chasing
away.
box.
Box.
Chasing box.
Shout out to my cousin Drissil.
It's so
Shout
coincidence, right?
shout out to Drissil and all kids. What's good, family? What's up? Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Going deep
Is it a good? I hate to think there could be that much evil.
Yeah, it is that much evil, bro.
Some people say rap is evil, and rap started from what? Beatboxing.
It's just energy. I feel like music is just a transfer of energy. You know, somebody gave you their energy in a sense.
They assume a lot of energy,
Yeah.
and that's what they mainly thrive off for.
Yeah.
People think it's the money. No,
Yeah.
it's not the money.
It's the energy.
You know, energy controls the money.
That's why he says the culture, and that's why Jay-Z and Beyonce took it over. And then he was like, "Oh, you rather work for a white man than work for me."
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. He's kind of giving. He does give out like blunt points. One thing that's not good about him is he always comes off braggadocious. So it's like
He said, "I live in $100 million crib and I have a $3 million watch. Ain't none of that cap. That's all straight facts."
Very conceited, bro.
You gotta brag. I get it, because in music, the bragging people are the confident people, and they're selling confidence, you know?
Yeah.
And a lot of people out here need that, so.
He said
They
that.
sell you a lot of different things, though.
But that's the thing, you know, not everything they're giving you is good. It comes
Yeah.
with that.
It comes with those strings, bro.
Yeah. He said
Forget
that. He said that if you cheat on your girl, you buy her a pair of new shoes and a few sweaters. He said I had to go and change the whole entire weather. He said I moved her to the West Coast and bought her glass house. I'm like, please don't throw no stones. And she was like, you have to do that because you cheated.
Yeah. That's how you make it up. When you at that level.
Yeah, bro. You could afford it.
That's facts.
And I was thinking about it like, damn, she really took this dude out from New York, away from Brooklyn, away from New York, all the way to LA. Like she put him in the
Just like,
same
if we're
zone.
gonna do that, we gotta live out here. Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna go get away with that, I need to change your scenery.
They said we can't.
I can't be in the cold no more.
Because she also gonna feel that energy.
Yeah, she gonna feel that negativity. She like, oh, this is when he's with Becky.
Yeah.
Oh, it's New York.
You gotta get rid of the Soho crib.
Oh, we go to Soho.
Think of the word Soho.
And then we go down. Too.
And now you gotta go Bel Air,
Yeah.
which is French for beautiful air, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Beautiful breeze, Bel Air.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can move to Cali. I'm nervous about that place.
Light fires, bro.
I like Cali, bro. I like the vibe. If I ever get the bread, I'll go out there. I ain't gonna lie.
I go listen, bro.
Oh, I know where we gotta visit him.
I gotta get bread though. Cali's bread, bro.
That's bad, man.
I mean, look at it this way. You do good things will come back.
Yeah.
I knew this girl, like, she held it, well, she waited for the dude to come back out of jail, and when he came back out, he got back on his scam and stuff, he flew her all the way out to Cali, like, she in Cali right now, like, she cashed out.
What?
Yeah, she
She's
they
making
making, yeah, she making videos.
We're not
by the
promoting
pool.
scamming,
She be by the pool, wet, or rolling on, put in the water. She's like, yeah, I can do this now.
Oh, she's studying.
She's supposed to, man.
Like, shout out to the floor.
She's supposed to. Like, I can't even be mad. Like, she's supposed to.
I mean,
Like,
she
we
do
be
what she
waiting
do.
all our life
Yeah.
to start.
That's like every scammer trophy, bro. The gold rollie, the gold Ace of Spades bottle,
Facts.
a pair of red bottles,
I'm not a scammer, but I got the Ace of Spades bottle. It is a trophy.
and the Rolls Royce.
Yo.
It is a trophy.
He's like, I made it. Yes.
I'm
Like, you
getting
think
that
this
Aston
Instagram
Martin.
picture that
Nobody can tell me nothing.
a million likes.
Yo.
Gotta live like you Bruce Wayne out there, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's good.
Yo, I wrote a paper on Batman, but I wrote it in reverse, like Batman is crazy. I'm like, yo, like people don't understand that this guy suffers from a mental illness. He's seen both his parents die, which resulted in post-traumatic stress, and he developed a bipolar personality, a borderline personality.
But he gotta take his anger out at night.
Yeah, I said at nighttime he stalks a clown from the circus. Like no one knows the origin of their conflict, but he keeps stalking this clown. I'm like, he's so crazy that
That's not how it works.
he created an alternate person, and
That's
he
not
created a
how it
whole
works.
cave underground. It was like, this guy's a creep. Like,
That's not how it started,
man. I'm like, he doesn't trust anyone. He has commitment issues. He can't keep a girlfriend. His only companion is his butler, who takes care of all his needs and keeps all his secrets.
He just came at Batman.
You know,
Oh, that's
like
like
that.
my
I'm
favorite
like,
superhero.
I'm like, this guy, man, Batman's sick.
He is though.
She's
He's like in always combat mode.
Yeah. Look how long he chased the Joker for.
so long.
And he never had like a real relationship because he was too busy chasing the Joker. Like, that's kind of weird.
I watched the video and they said they're actually like the same person, just on the other side. Like pretty much they're like yin and yang in a way. Like the Joker is literally white, always happy, but the villain.
Yeah.
And Batman is literally black, serious, but the good guy. In a weird way, they're like alter egos because one person thinks the world has to be like this, you know, the world is chaos, no one could live by
And then they
rules.
put the in between.
Yeah, and Batman is the opposite. He's like, you have to live by rules, you have to live by rules. I can't kill you because I live by the rules. Like,
Because technically he's a vigilante.
Yeah.
It's like, technically he's a criminal, Batman.
Yeah.
He just gets away with it because he's a rich dude. Like, he owns most of the city anyways.
I look at that show a lot like racism in a weird way. I'm not gonna hold
Yeah.
you.
Because really, he's jumping out in the middle of the night, beating people up, and then
Exactly.
escaping back to his mansion and just chilling like nothing ever
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, bro.
And he's just being a normal good guy to society.
No one ever knows
Donated and everything.
what the
Really
Joker did to him for him to be this upset at Joker. He's been chasing him for the last, what,
He-
100 years?
Yeah.
Well, in the comic books, I know they have like darker stories where it's like Joker had killed that Robin or something. Like, you know, that's another weird thing. You know, Joker always has some young crusader with. I mean, Batman always has some young
boy
crusader.
with him.
Yeah. Even after the Joker in the comics had killed the Robin, like
He got another one.
he got
He
another
got
Robin.
another one. I
He
guess
had like 3 Robins.
he was lonely in that big house.
Yeah, he was.
Alfred was getting old.
Either way, I felt like the way the Batman concept was, it was kind of like he was living this dark life, but it was taught to be good, and we should live like him, you know, or wish to live like him.
I don't think Batman was a good guy because once Superman pulled up, he started beefing with Superman.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
really,
Superman
what was
was
their beef? What was their beef?
Superman is like the American phenomenon, though. Like
People liked him more than they liked
white
Batman.
and blue, literally.
They,
Like,
they liked him more than Batman.
yeah, like,
And he was just hating, bro. That's basically what it is, bro.
Batman made weapons to kill every person in the Justice League, and one day somebody stole all those weapons and used it against the Justice League. It was like, how did they know?
Brainiac or something.
Yeah.
How they know everyone's weakness. And he was like, I found Batman's secret.
Yeah, he had a gun that shot kryptonite bullets. he was ready for all. So he was like,
In a weird way, I was like, damn, look how this man was prepared, though.
Nigga was ready.
I told you, he's like the post-traumatic thing. He's always in combat. Like,
he's crazy, bro.
He's like, yo, I
He's
gotta-
not normal.
He's like, I gotta make sure, just in case this guy flip out, I got the gat.
Everybody. He had a gun for everybody in the whole Justice League. And keep in mind, he's not a superhero. He's just
How
a
do you
regular
even
guy.
find out Green Lantern's weakness? I want to know.
He knew everybody's weakness. He's just a regular guy with a lot of money that's doing all this stuff.
And he's in the cut about it. Like, he's just...
His company never call like, yo, you coming into work today? I'm busy today. What you doing? Blackbusiness.
That's how he talked to his own company. Yo, we see some unexpected charges. Oh, don't worry about that. I got it. Don't worry about that.
And then the day when he finally came to work, his company got stolen by somebody else. And how could this happen? Right? You're never here.
Exactly. Like, what you think's gonna
They
happen?
voted against you, Bruce. You're not here. Like, we had business meetings, and you're like, oh, I'm on vacation. I'm somewhere I can't make it. Like, because the excuses wasn't quality excuses.
Yeah, it was just terrible excuse.
There's no excuse to this your own business. Like,
And sometimes he be going for a while. Because remember when he fought Bane and he dropped him in the hole. He had to climb out. It took him mad long. Man, years went by.
Bane was top 5 of gangster. Bane was a gangster.
And Bane broke it down to him. He was like, you adopted the dark. I was born and made
That was real. That was the real. And then, I ain't gonna hold you, at that time, I felt like Batman deserved to get beat up. Because I'm like, yo, because Batman, like, yo, you a fraud. Like, you pretending to be the dark. Like,
yeah, like, you know about this life.
I'm not gonna lie, Bane was my favorite. The way he did the whole, do you feel like you're in control? Like, he put the fear. Oh,
Every
man.
time I go to Wall Street, bro, I be mocking them just because of that movie. I be messing with them. I be taking those IG fit videos all the time.
Yeah.
I be mocking them.
What do you mean?
Because in the movie, Bane robs the stock exchange. He goes.
Oh, yeah.
He takes the bicycle and jumps over the stuff and
Yeah.
goes into the stock exchange. It was
First-
like, it was like, why are you stealing over here? There's no money. He said, if there's no money, then why you guys here?
Well, you guys is here.
And they be there, bro. They make them go through something. They make the dog sniff the cars. They be coming out with these big guns. I just be laughing at them while making videos.
I gotta see more of those videos. That's funny. I just realized a lot of people put their whole life into stocks, man. And that's because they got the Head Start money. It's pretty much a way to keep them from working as hard. Like,
That's what is really control.
yeah, like, that Head Start matters, man. We went on 40 acres, man.
Some people say like most people that buy stocks buy them so they can have them forever, to never sell them, just keep passing it down. The people that they pass down to is always rich. It's like by the time they keep passing it down, even if they was to sell off a little bit, they'll still have a lot of money left over.
That's
Like they said, when Warren Buffett bought a couple of $1 million worth of stock in Coca-Cola in 40 years, that couple of million is now worth a couple of billion now.
and they get paid dividends, so they never have to take their money out and they get paid. So imagine it'll pretty much be all our stimulus checks if you got millions invested into a good business.
Exactly.
And then you can compound interest.
And Coca-Cola is probably one of those businesses that will never go away.
Never.
Imagine if you put in like $5 million to Coca-Cola, you getting paid thousands every week or every month, whatever the timeline is. That's just, you set. Your children are saying you never have to move the money.
That's a lot of people's dreams right there.
Yeah. You could just sell off a little bit just to buy stuff here and there.
Things that are probably growing faster or whatever, you know?
But the thing is, that whole Warren Buffett only does stock, that's cap. Because one time I was driving and I ended up in a rich neighborhood, like out in like Nassau County.
Rich people a lot.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's a sign.
So then I'm in the hood, I'm driving around, and then I park, I take my little break. so I'm looking around, and I'm like, yo, first thing I realized is, these stores are empty out here, like there's no lines, everybody chilling.
So much space and
Yeah.
so many people.
So then I bust the corner and I look around again. I see Warren Buffett, Realty, Homes, something. I'm like, oh, this guy sells mortgages, and he has real estate, and he does stock. But the whole time we thinking he only does stock, and that's not true.
Best investments in
like. But I'm like, he only does real estate in neighborhoods like this. So I looked up the price of the cribs. They're like 1.7, 1.3, 1.5.
And whoever's paying that mortgage, $4,000 a month, whatever, probably way more. But imagine just getting that money and we could live off of that. Like we could live with $5,000 a month. It's just like really live. Like
yeah, that's for real. A month for $5,000?
And that's with money not even being touched. He don't gotta move. He don't gotta do nothing. That's what investing is like. We don't got the money to start, so we be working for so dang long. By the time it's time to invest, it's like, all right, I want to splurge though, cause I'm about to end. Like, such a freaking cycle, you know. Jay-Z had that line where he was like, you know, running in place to work so hard just to stay in the same place. Like, yeah.
Well, a lot of people lost a lot of bread on stocks right now because of all the businesses being closed and a lot of people staying in their homes. So stocks has fell down a lot, and a lot of people lost a lot of stock. But they saying that when everything bounced back,
it's gonna go right just up and down.
Yeah, it's gonna go right back up. So right now you could probably buy for cheap. So if you could probably spend like,
you could probably, one?
If you could, right now I'm hearing you could flip 10,000 to 100,000 with the right investments in the year.
We are not, financial advisors. We're just telling you what we think.
Exactly.
That's a lot of
money. Because the people in that game like to be like, they will sue you. For real. They know the rules. They play very good by the rules in that game. Yep. They remember all the citations you could get and everything.
By the book.
That's how
they live by the book, the different book.
Because they know Negroes don't read.
I don't know. Because we don't like how they write. We like how we write. We draw it more art, I think.
But they just use all that legal jargon. It's like a different language.
Yeah. Words that they use, we be like, why don't they just use a simpler word? And they do it on purpose.
So you're gonna have to pay one of them to read it for you.
And money stays with them always. The more you make, the more they make.
They always say go for the trap.
And that's the trap, we gotta grow the slow way, because I feel like they can offer us their hand and then they'll still be getting better,
But you know what they say, America's only be great based on the low income people.
That's true. They need us at the bottom of the pyramid.
Yeah, because we don't want supposed to keep it tight.
In a weird way, we actually the strongest too, the people.
Yeah, because you at the bottom, you the one that's keeping the ship.
You got the amount to just toss this whole thing down.
Exactly. But at the bottom, the work is not there.
But I forgot we social distance, and I'm sorry.
Oh,
since we can't unite if we socially distance.
Right, we can't see no
that's their plan. So many people's afraid to, even get close to people. It'd be like one patrol.
You think, bro?
Yeah,
I had to go to again.
Yeah, I'd be like, we could miscommunicate,
Just like our boy last night. He's like, I hope y'all ain't catch me slipping, bro. Oh,
that's cool, man. I see my friend, bro. She gave me the box, and then she closed the door right on my face.
Wait, what?
Yeah, bro. Like I had a package, right?
Yeah.
I went to go pick it up.
Yeah.
And it was my aunt. She gave it to me, but she closed the door right after.
She didn't even want to be in contact?
Nah. Then she started talking to the guy. Said, "How you doing, sweetie?"
Some people weird.
My mom tried that with me. She was like, "Don't come inside." I'm like, "Mom, I ain't listening to you. You talking crazy."
For real, bro. Like if you just mother, it's like what?
Like there ain't no way. I that's when it's weird. I'm not that. I'm not gonna say I'm a super religious person, but I'm like, my faith is stronger than this. Like, this just don't sound right. Like, I can't see my mom. Like,
Don't sound right at all, bro.
Some people haven't seen their family members. Like some people,
that's crazy.
some people haven't went to like birthday parties and funerals and stuff like that. Like,
Alright, the funerals,
they cribs.
they can be understandable, but seeing your family, like, come on.
Yo, that reminds me of what's his name, Nolan. Yeah, last night. We asked him, we saw us, and he was like, "Yo, my first reaction was like, the devil's calling me." He's like, "I'm not getting in that car." Then he was like, "Wait, I know these people. Damn, I hope they don't get me stuck. I hope they don't get. I hope y'all not trying to mess me up out here. I'm gonna get in the car. Hold on."
He was like, yo, I've been doing everything right. I'm putting my gloves, I've been wearing my mask.
He's like, "If these people come out of nowhere."
I walk out.
He's like,
one day, I see my man, but I know them. Damn. I get in the car.
It's like the devil. He's like, I hope they're not catching me. He's like, mind you, after a little while of sitting in the car chatting up, he was like, "So y'all don't got it, right?" He's like, he's in the back seat like, "So y'all don't got it, right? Like, we good?" I was like,
You
"Yo,
have to
you
make sure.
Cause my shorty back home, you feel me?
It was like 10 minutes, he was cool with us, and after that, he was like, "Wait, I'm about to, y'all don't got it, right?"
You gotta make sure, bro.
He was like, yo, I'm dipping, bro, I'm up.
Alright. See y'all later.
He's like, "I want to go back and catch that."
I came out too early. I should have waited till next month when it was saying. I seen him, I should have told him, yo, bro, give me 15 more days, bro.
I'm dead.
That's the crazy part. I'm like, yo, our bond is stronger than that, man. Like, I don't got no negative energy to give you. Like, I'm only gonna give you good energy, bro.
For real.
Yo, that was a good laugh.
It was, man. It was. That guy had me dying. And I was like, really, Nolan? After all this time, you sat here already. Like, you done.
His dog, too. His dog was like, His dog was like, I don't know.
He's like, yo, let me put my dog back.
Wait.
Because the dog heard about the tiger, the Bronx that caught him. You heard? They were trying to say the tiger, bro. Caught it, right?
That's the tiger, so animals catch the corona now?
Yo,
He sneeze it? What is he
somebody was
doing?
saying on the news that someone could sneeze, he could go in your shoe, and you could pass it from your shoe to someone.
What?
To the animals?
That's
someone
outrageous.
else.
Oh, from your shoes?
Bro, it's like every week there's updated version 2.0, version 3.0.
I know.
4.0.
Yo, my mom said that to me. She was like, you know, this thing is mutated. Because I was like, yo, the doctors say once you catch, or at least from normal colds, once you catch it, you don't catch it again. Your white blood cells adapt to it, knows how to kill the virus. She's like, no, they saying this one mutates every week, so you could catch it again.
What? He said, if you caught it, then you probably save until November. Then we'll
Wow.
Then we'll reconsider when we get there. I'm like, yo, every week they hitting somebody with something new, bro.
No way.
It's like they violate. It's like
Everything corona.
It's like let's see how dumb they are. Like,
The headache, yo, you got a headache? That might be the corona. Corona 3.7 says headache effects.
my boy sent me the test paper, positive corona.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I had corona. I didn't even know I had corona. I said, where? He said, yeah, I was dizzy one day, and then I had aches another day, and then I had a headache the other day, and I had a fever another day, but then I was back to normal. But then I tested for corona.
Afterwards?
He was like, now I can't smell or taste, and he said that I won't be able to smell and taste for like a month. I'm like, damn. He said, yeah. And then he was like, but my dad, who's older than me, he tested negative for corona.
Right.
I'm like,
So how you got corona?
I'm like, bro, he give it a couple of weeks. He gonna be like that Elvis Elba guy.
You gonna catch it later. It was inside him the whole time.
Yo. But I'm like, man,
It's a lot
This thing's
of
crazy out here, bro.
I don't even watch TV anymore. I'm like, bro.
It's not worth it.
It's a different experience. It's a much more peaceful experience than watching TV.
Yeah, bro. I watch the TV is way better.
Using your own eyes and ears and just walking the street. Even the vibes, man. You can tell somebody's afraid.
So I realized there's been more people outside now.
Yeah,
Because it's only so long you can keep the people inside. Man.
Yeah.
They gonna have to get out.
Sunday I seen mad white people running all through Manhattan, running, jogging,
I really gonna
hiking.
stop them from running.
Yeah, they was out. They were out.
It don't matter what weather they are, the weather it is, they still wear the same thing. I don't know how.
Yeah, they was out. And that's one thing they got on top of black people. They stay active. Like I seen one guy, he was jogging and punching. You could tell that they working out their lungs, like they getting ready. Like, alright, if it comes, I'm getting ready. Black people, they just in the crib, Netflix and chilling themselves,
Yeah, that's a
eating,
I got
smoking
no
weed,
idea.
drinking,
Crazy.
chilling. This is doing Corona catch up. They
The
like,
block said it.
they're like, damn. It got me because they not running, they ain't doing nothing, bro.
And I told my mom the best thing to cure this shit, excuse my language,
Oh,
would be, with her I get upset sometimes because it just be like I'm trying to make sense and it's kind of like she be choosing the TV. I'm like, yo, the TV ain't never tell you nothing good.
Exactly.
I'm like, when have they said anything good? The only good that you'll probably get is calm down. That's it. They're not going to tell you they got a vaccine.
You just at another state of mind.
You're just stuck in that world.
Yeah, you stuck.
And I'm like, you need to work out. I'm like, that's the real way of fighting this. You wasn't going to
Exercise your brain.
Yeah.
Because you can exercise your body as well, but you gotta exercise your brain the most.
Lock my body, they can't trap my mind. Easily explain why we adapt to crime.
Oh, yeah.
Rather die enormous than live doing it. That's how we on it. Live in the main event. We live.
Take some balls. I hear that.
That's real life.
That's one person I don't see on live, and that's making like videos in their house. Jay-Z and Beyonce. I don't see them doing that for me.
They don't gotta do
I
that.
think they retired in that slow. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't want to say it, but I think they retired. Think about it. One of the things everyone's been waiting for was a Jay-Z and Beyonce album. They dropped it.
Yeah.
And the last thing was, Jay to spit, conscious stuff. That was the 444. He dropped it. He even said, kill
Yeah.
Jay-Z. You'll never be enough. Let's just keep it real, Jay-Z. F Jay-Z. Yeah, he pretty much, he retired. I don't think he gonna say it, because, people will probably be like, yeah, whatever.
He probably might drop another track out.
He did even Jay Electronica, bro. People were waiting on his first album when it came out. It's kind of like, okay.
The Jay-Z album.
Yeah.
For real.
Things we've been waiting for is kind of, he gave it to us, so I guess I don't know. I don't see he could really, I'm not going to doubt him, though.
You can't talk to me.
What y'all think about the Jay Electronica album, if y'all heard it? Like, a lot of people saying that, that since Jay-Z was on every single song.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of Jay-Z tracks.
Yeah, it made Jay Electronica seem like smaller because, man, people was waiting on Jay Electronica to drop some heat because the last couple songs he dropped before he went on the hiatus.
Because Jay Electronica is really conscious.
Yeah.
I mean, the proof is in the pudding, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, if Jay-Z's on every song,
He wanted to do the conscious thing, too.
proof is right there, bro. Like, he's touching everything.
He's trying to bring the clout to Jay Electronica, you could say, too.
Yeah,
Have
he's
y'all
trying
heard
to.
the album?
No, I heard one song on it. I
Oh.
didn't hear the album, though.
That's
Yeah,
alright. That's alright. I'm gonna play it.
Alright, we could probably get some.
Yeah.
But I like I feel like he retired, so I feel like it's kind of like Brooklyn is up for grabs in the sense of missing.
I mean, Brooklyn's always up for grabs.
That's true. It's been up for grabs for a while.
Pop Smoke had a decent run though.
I know, and he
Yeah, he
proved
can't
why you
control it.
shouldn't retire. It's just,
Pop
alright, you
Smoke
should have.
coulda- if Pop Smoke kept going and he wasn't killed, and he would have like
And he was young
he
too.
become more lyrical too,
Yeah.
he would have took off.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He didn't get to grow. That was the thing. Like, you know, a lot of people when they go
He,
into...
he ain't know how to move.
He didn't mature yet, though.
He was
Yeah.
just moving too hot, bro.
He was moving like the biggest boss, you know.
Yeah.
He was stunting too much. That was when you was stunting too much, because with that
You
Gucci
give him
bag
a-
thing, yeah.
He
He didn't
basically
care.
fit that description.
Yeah. And it was like a layup.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's the thing, you know, he wasn't, whoever he was working with wasn't, you know, older cats, you know.
Yeah, he ain't have the right
He was
circle.
independent, yeah. He started independent and moved up.
His circle wasn't giving him the right ideas.
Yeah. It seemed like 50 came to put him under the wing afterwards.
Yeah, it's too late.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, man. So closing thoughts.
You know, my closing thought is always, throughout all of this, we all know everything in life comes with a price. You?
Keep your let's see. Keep your ears open, keep your eyes open, keep your third eye open, you know. Keep your senses open, you know. Don't go numb to life, man. Life is a full circle. What you put out there comes back. So if you keep thinking about hell, you'll keep seeing hell. If you start thinking about heaven, maybe you'll start seeing heaven. They say count your blessings, you know.
You are what you do.
Facts.
Yeah. Thank you for watching tonight. Shout out to everyone that's been watching, everyone that's been supporting. You know, even though we make jokes about this, like a wise man once said, real people could die in a fake movie. So even though like there's a lot of intricate pieces moving behind the scenes within the situation, there are people that are losing their lives, unfortunately, because of whatever.
Mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of whatever grand scheme that those that are pushing the buttons are doing.
Yeah, it's
So-
more of a psychological game.
Exactly, and spiritual.
Yep.
So you know, just keep the eyes open. So we thank you for joining us tonight. Which one y'all want to pray?
I'll take it.
I ain't praying a while, man.
Okay.
Hey, Father. I thank you for letting us waking up this morning. I thank you for letting us being able to see another day. Oh God, we thank you for giving us shelter. We thank you for giving us food. We thank you for giving us everything that you have and everything that you give us. God, we thank you for all that you've done for us throughout this whole coronavirus situation. God, we think and want to have more faith in you throughout these days. For I ask you for your knowledge. Just protect those of our families.
Amen.
In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Amen. So we thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. You can donate at GoFundMe, The Real Word Ministries Inc. PayPal, The Real Word Ministries Inc. Facebook, The Real Word 7. Instagram, The Real Word Ministries Inc. Good night. God bless.